As you can see here now, we have our water distiller. It's all set to go. And I just wanted to bring up an option which doesn't come with the distiller, but it is an option which you really should strongly consider. Now on here is a manual drain, and you'll see that all other high quality distillers have this particular drain on it. And this is something that you should do anywhere from a once a week to a minimum of probably once every 3 times a week. Now what this does, it opens itself up to relieve all the contaminants that are in the water, total dissolved solids, so they come on out and they don't start building up within your boiling chamber. And it's really interesting, when you look in your boiling chamber, you'll see the things that would be in your heart, veins and arteries. This takes it on out. Also, so you'll see that, and you should do it once a week, once every 3 weeks. However, you get so used to your distiller that it's really easy for people to let it go for 2 months. And it builds up considerably there, and there's more maintenance involved with that, and that you wouldn't want to go through. So what I'd strongly suggest is a option which is just great, and that basically it's called an auto drain. But what we're going to do is simply unscrew this. It's as easy as unscrewing and screwing something on. As you can see, this will unscrew. Do that, of course, when there's no water and your water has been drained and your distiller has been unplugged. And you're going to request this option or ask about it. This is an auto drain. It opens up this valve. It really sits just like this, to give you an idea of how it sits. This comes off, you put this on, you screw it on, continue to turn it on, and it'll end up looking something like this. And this is the way it'll finally be placed. Here you'll put on a connection here, and that'll drain to a floor drain or to some other drain as well. This is going to happen once a day for you. So you don't have to worry about doing it once a week, once every 3 weeks, or once every 3 months when people remember. So it's really easy to forget this. And this is how it works basically. You screw this in, you put it in. You have to make sure that your floor drain, or that your head is above wherever the line is. You're going to put a line from the bottom of this down to the floor, wherever that drains to. Just make sure that your head is above that point. And this is the way it simply works. And I'll show you the internal component of it. Here's a still gate. Once a day, it's going to open itself up. And I don't know if you can catch this, but maybe you can see the inside of it. Can we see that? Okay, I'm going to open that up. Now that's fully open, and hopefully you can see that. So the water will go out through that, and it'll drain itself out and flush the total dissolved solids or the contaminants. I push the open button to do that. There's a close button to do that as well. So you can manually do that if you choose to. But the point is, it's going to do it on its own at least once a day. And that's just great. It greatly reduces your maintenance on it. In my situation, about 70 to 80%. I had a lot of total dissolved solids. I had very hard water, and it just flushed it on out to reduce the buildup of it within the boiling chamber. On it, as you take a look at this, again, it sits like this. You can hang this up on the wall. We'll set this back here. There's plenty of line. I don't know if you can see this, but if you hear beeps, it tells you what may be going on with your system, and if there's anything you should check and look and do. It's so simple that basically all you have to remember is maybe once a year, it's battery run. You don't have to plug it into anything. You replace the batteries on it, and you continue and you go forward with it. As it empties on its own, you will also see whether it's closing or whether it's opened. And here's a silencer or an alarm, a bit of an alarm if it's not working the way you think it should. You should get this. It's well worth it. Saves you a lot of time, makes it real easy on your machine. Thank you.